Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Ronald Ray here, your boy with a cornbread accent. Welcoming you to this year's edition of WWE Clash at the Castle Premium Live Event Recap Show. Appreciate everybody tuning in. The crowd at the Ovo Hydro Arena in Glasgow, Scotland. Pretty hot crowd. Matches were okay. Nothing I'm going to remember, next year at this time. But decent enough. But like I said, the crowd is hot, so I think that's the reason they're putting a lot of these premium live events in other countries because the crowds are this hot. So American crowds, we're gonna have to start stepping it up so we can get our premium live events back over here. Hey, if you're enjoying what you're seeing here, click the like button. Also, leave a comment, say hello, or let me know what you thought about this year's Clash at the Castle. And be greatly appreciated if you be a champ and click on that subscribe button. Now, with all that out of the way, let's let her rip. All right, kicking off this year's Clash at the Castle is an I Quit match for the undisputed WWE Championship. AJ Styles, a challenger, taking on the champion Cody Rhodes. Rhodes would jump off to an early advantage as they fought all over the place. Uh, Cody would slap on that figure four, but AJ Styles was able to escape and took advantage of the situation thanks to the help of the commentators table there. At one point, uh, Styles had Cody in a crossface, and Cody passed out. Don't understand why they didn't stop the match. I know on other I Quit matches they usually stop the match, but I guess that's not the way it booked. I don't know why they booked that spot where he passed out. Just let him escape somehow, and AJ cut him off. Would have been uh, would have been good enough, but Styles would handcuff Cody Rhodes, start whipping him with a belt and with a cane. You seen there also he got in Mama Rose's face and she slapped him. Uh, AJ Styles will go for the phenomenal forearm with a chain wrapped around his forearm, but Cody would throw a chair in his face, which caused him to fall onto a table. Cody finally unhandcuffs himself. Three crossroads, handcuffs AJ to the ropes, starts beating him with a chair. Uh, then Cody went got the steel steps, and before Cody could do any damage, AJ said, "No, I'm good. I quit." And that pretty much ends the match. Cody is still your undisputed heavyweight, or excuse me, undisputed WWE champion. Um, then, as Cody was about to go to the back, Solo Sikoa appeared along with the other two Bloodline members. They attacked Cody Rhodes, but Randy Orton and Kevin Owens came in and made the save. Nice little six-man brawl. So, gonna be interesting how that turns out. Don't think this was as good as a match as the one they did at Backlash in France, but it was good enough. Didn't really like the finish. Um, I mean, they could have had Cody still handcuffed, and but that kind of would have stole the AEW finish as well. Could have figured something to do, to you know, instead of that lame, as soon as he's seen the table and it's about to get smashed with it, which makes sense. I guess anybody would have said, "No, I'm through, brother. uh, I'm done for the night. Don't throw the step on me." But he would wind up hitting him with the steps anyway. But uh, didn't have to take a complete beat from it. Maybe shoot, they have all kinds of finishes to it. Uh, Hell, maybe could have done an old Ric Flair finish where uh, the fall could have, hurt AJ's leg anymore, and Cody kept working on it and slapped the figure four on again. And I don't know if you remember back in the '80s where sometimes with Ric Flair would use the ropes, referee wouldn't see it and cause the wrestler to pass out or whatever. They could have done that, or just said this is done the old Tully Blanchard Arn Anderson spot where he's probably laid there with a figure four or something, and this says yes. That way, he says, "Hey, I didn't say I quit," but that's the way the match ended. Didn't count. Wasn't a fan of it, but all in all, still a decent match. Not as good as Backlash, like I said, but like I said, leave a comment. Let me know what you folks thought about it. All right, next up, we got a three-way ladies tag team match for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. It is Isle of Dawn, Isle of Fire. I think they call themselves the Unholy Union. A couple of hometown girls from Scotland. They took on Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler, and of course the champions being Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. I think Corey said that they was going for the Road Warriors look, but I didn't get that vibe there. I think it was just that Scottish type uh, face mat or face paint, whatever that few of the Scottish wrestlers have wore before. I think Ira also did the same thing, but anyway, I digress. The champs pretty much dominated this match using their power. Uh, Again, they tried to double hammerlock her, but Jay Carhill wasn't having none of that. Then they, just kept showing their dominance with their, double team maneuvers. Uh, Finally, the challengers, both teams regrouped a little bit. Said, "Hey, this ain't working out for us. Tell you what, we'll attack the champs, put them out of commission for a while. Then we'll hook up and have ourselves a regular tag team match," which they did. Uh, Finally, Bianca Belair got her wits together, came back in, and uh, was able to get the tag to Jay Cargill. Unfortunate for her, she attempted a springboard maneuver, but slipped on the top rope. Um, she uh, Shayna Baszler would trap Jay Cargill in the chokehold, but it looked like Jay was tapping, but I don't know if she's kind of tapping, say, "Hey, loosen up a little bit," or what. But even the commentators were like, "Hey, it looked like Jay Cargill was tapping." Uh, Shayna was able to get her down on the mat. Uh, Bianca Belair hit a 450 splash that wound up going knee first into Baszler's back. Jay and Bianca hit their finishing move on Shayna, but Dawn hit Jay with a German suplex, covered Shayna for the 1, 2, 3, and there you have it. We have brand new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, uh, Isla Dawn and Alda Fire. Um, I'm not going to speculate if that's because it could be just, hey, they were hometown girls. Let's get a good pop here, um, and you'll see the hometown advantage later on didn't really work out for everybody. But but they did all right, not bad. Uh, like I say, a couple slip ups from the champs didn't really look good. Like I said, in my and the spot show live stream this past Thursday, I was kind of hoping Stark and Baszler would win this, uh, but no, they give it to hometown girls, which is cool with me. I'm pretty sure not to maybe be one of those deals where Jay Cargill, Bianca Belair wins it back by the next pay per view, maybe. But we shall see about that. Uh, but there was like I think somebody did ask Triple H during the post pay per view, uh, or asked somewhere. I just read the headline and where he said this had nothing to do with they didn't win because it was due to you that young lady's family member dying. I think it was her mom or something like that. But condolences go out to her family and friends for that. But still a pretty good moment. Hometown team came out, did good, got a pretty good reaction from the crowd. So uh, not a bad deal whatsoever. Like I said, I rather Stark and Baszler get it, but I'm a bigger fan of them than I am the unholy voodoo women here. Anyway, Next up is a match for the Intercontinental Champion. It is Chad Gable challenging again the champion Sami Zayn. Uh, yeah, at this point, it is to the point where he's kind of got a lot of chances, but it might be interesting to see where this goes. But filling out process to begin with Sammy getting a small advantage. Uh, then Gable took over, started working all over the arm. A little bit of back and forth, trading maneuvers, trading suplexes, uh, trading cross faces, as you see here. Uh, at one point, gave Maxine the belt to use on Sammy, but she refused. The match spilled onto the floor. Gable and looked like Otis got like uh, the brunt of everybody's moves on this exchange. But Gable would put Sami Zayn in an ankle lock again on the floor. Sammy was escaped, but he wound up clipping Maxine's knee. Otis was not happy about this whatsoever. He finally had enough of it, picked up the young lady, carried her to the back. This distracted Gable enough to give Sami Zayn the opportunity to hit the haluva kick. 1, 2, 3. Sami Zayn is still your Intercontinental Champion, and he kind of gave a signal saying, "Look, this is it. That was your last chance, buddy." Um, so it'd be interesting to see who the next challenger will be for Sami Zayn, but maybe Bronson Reed again, or uh, Love with Kaiser could be. Uh, he'll be a pretty good challenger. Uh, heck, well, I don't know. I think they kind of tying up Braun Breaker for other stuff, but and he just had came in, so I don't know if they're gonna give him that spot quite yet. But I will say this probably I'd almost say this is probably the best match on the card so far. Uh, it'll be kind of hard to top it, but it was one of those you didn't. You kind of had a feeling that Gable wasn't going to walk out this time with it at all, unless, like I said, on the Spot Show live stream doing predictions. Maybe this is time to Creed Brothers. Maybe he gets a shot come Monday Night Raw, and the Creed Brothers will come in and help Chad Gable win the Intercontinental Championship. But a lot of ways they can go with this. All right, next up, we got a match for the WWE Women's Championship. It is Piper Niven, hometown girl, challenging the champion Bayley for that championship. Bayley at first had like no answers for Piper's power offense. But this she did try. Chelsea got herself thrown out by messing with a ref. Uh, Bayley would make a comeback here, uh, and when she did, so did Chelsea Green, distracting the referee from counting the match. But Bayley wound up getting rid of her. Uh, Piper almost, you know, won the match with that pile driver move, or it looked like Michinoku driver. Uh, Piper Niven would go for a Samoan drop, but it was countered by Bayley with a crucifix roll up. 1, 2, 3. Your winner and still the WWE Women's Champion, Bayley. Like I said, it's a pretty good match. Told a pretty good story. Power wrestler against technical wrestler here. So um, this is actually pretty good. Uh, Piper, for a woman her size, she can definitely move and carry herself you know, a lot better than other people her size. So do give her credit for doing her part in this match. But but like I said, Bayley is still your champion. So there you go. Right there, the hometown advantage didn't help her one bit, but she got a pretty good response from the crowd. Wasn't too bad. All right, now it's time for your main event, and I will say this is probably the hmm, I'd say probably the second best match of the night, maybe third. You know, second or third. Uh, God, I mean, it's kind of hard to judge this one. And the AJ, the only part about the AJ match was, anyway, I'll get to that later. Anyway, main event time. Drew McIntyre challenging the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Damian Priest. Like I said, pretty decent stuff here. Drew McIntyre had the early advantage. Damian would come back. Unfortunately for Damon, he got his foot caught up in rope, and Drew McIntyre took full advantage of it. Uh, so more back and forth, one footed. Damian Priest came back, hit the Razor's Edge. Um, hit a Frankensteiner for a near fall. Uh, then that's where everything went downhill for Drew. Referee got knocked out. Drew would hit the Claymore kick, had the cover on him, needed a referee. Here comes the referee. One, two, oh. The referee stopped. Oh, that referee winds up being CM Punk. Drew not too happy about it whatsoever. Got in CM Punk's face. CM Punk kicked him right in the webos. South of Heaven choke slam from McIntyre or on McIntyre by Damian Priest. 1, 2, 3, and your champion still is Damian Priest. So he didn't need the help of the uh, Judgment Day, but he did get some help from a disguise, CM Punk in a referee's disguise. Um, so, like I said, this match was okay. I maybe third best uh, behind AJ's. Uh, maybe fourth being um, Bailey and Piper, but that three-way wasn't great. I would say all these matches probably easily 3, 4 out of 5. I guess if you're just doing the star rating, if you wanted to, but still it was enjoyable enough. It kept my interest. This you had 5 matches in what 3 hours or something like that. Still kept your interest enough to watch all 3 matches, completely. So that's the one thing they did do right. So nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Other than that, that does it for me on this edition of this year's Clash of the I was about to say Clash of the Champions, Clash at the Castle pay per view. But before I go, do a little plug here. Every Tuesday, I do a wrestling trivia show called Wrestling Trivia Tuesday. Such an original idea, I know. Anyway, yeah, every Tuesday, I usually have it up by 5 o'clock. What I do, I ask 5 questions, all dealing with the sport, professional wrestling. I also usually have this up either Tuesday or Wednesday, a WWE Monday Night Raw recap. Of course, this Monday be the follow up to Clash at the Castle. Usually have this up on Thursdays, AEW Dynamite recap show. Speaking of Thursday, I have a live stream Thursday nights called Spot Show Live Stream. It starts at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Mountain, 5 p.m. or 5 p.m. Mountain, 5 p.m. Pacific, or 6 p.m. Mountain, 5 p.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. Friday morning Japan, 5 a.m. Friday morning and India. Of course, this Sunday or this Thursday, excuse me, do a small little recap of Clash at the Castle. Almost fucked up again. Another or yeah, small recap. Clash at the Castle. Discuss that. Discuss other wrestling news. But if the newer product, uh, you're just not digging the new product, you like that old school wrestling. Friday nights, I have another live stream called Wrestling Gold Friday Night. Uh, Usually we do a this date in wrestling history. This Friday, we're gonna watch some UWF. Because every Friday I do like a like a little watch along show, and we're gonna pull up a UWF show and talk about that a little bit. Of course, this is every Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Mountain, 5 p.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. Saturday morning in Japan, 5 a.m. every Saturday morning in India. Like I said, free show. There we go. We're back at it. Anyway, appreciate everybody tuning in. Like I said, drop a like, leave a comment, and be a champ. Hit that subscribe button. Until next time, hope you folks have a good one and take it easy. Hey there, thank you for checking this out. If you enjoyed it, share with friends, drop a like button, leave a comment. Also, be a champ and hit that subscribe button. You can also check me out on social media, Facebook at Ronald Ray, on X or Twitter is RPATRPTV46. Until next time.
So long from the peach state of Georgia.